Create your world. Create your world.
My name is Desmond Chase, and I keep hearing this all the time about the economic impact.
Hold on just a minute. Can you
Economic
step
impact
forward?
on the city.
Desmond, can you? No, but the speaker, you're too far.
Yeah, first of all, I need to thank the organizers for this symposium. It's very important.
Talk to the
I should give them a since around 1987, we did economic survey. And up until then, we estimated about $300 million coming into the city. But it is not that we need to go hand in hand. That's what we be doing, begging. We are supposed to command and demand a share of that, rather than be forced off the parkway after we spent months, almost a year, preparing to do that. We got no respect because we did not command this. And going forward, we need to be able to put some people together to demand from the authorities a return on what we have done in terms of bringing into this sort of economic impact. Thank you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I would just like to say a few words about the youths. Okay. There was something like in my past running, there was something like nine wire benders, that's what we call it, that construct the costumes, the headpieces, the wire, stuff like that. Most of them are deceased, has passed away. In New York here, there is only like 4 of us. And like I mentioned to you all, there is 40 adult bands, 43 kid bands. So you're looking at 4 guys to cover this work for 80-something bands. Well, what I did, they've been asking me a while now. What I did this summer, I did wire classes. I started wire classes at my mass camp. I have elementary, which is basically backpacks, headpieces and stuff like that. I have intermediate, we call it further. And the only thing that I have not done yet is the third part of it, which I call tree mention. That's like bending animals, birds, bees, and so on. Flowers. I will, as Mr. Zama said, I will give the ladies credit. You know why? My wire classes, in the 3 classes I had so far, I have 1 guy. 1 young man. All the rest were females. Then I had the junior classes where the ladies run, some were band leaders, some were section leaders. Most of them range from the age of like 30 to a younger age. My junior classes were kids from like 15 to 19. And I'll tell you the truth. I feel I can retire now because they are good. They are good. And they get a certificate on each completion. You will not get that unless you are good. and I can recommend them to any band, to anyone. That's all I want to say. On the youth, we are trying to keep our culture alive, keep it going. I believe the Palm men is doing the same thing.
Thank you. We're going to open it up to all of you as well. Ms. Graham, is there something you wanted to say?
Good afternoon, everyone. So, I'm Yvonne Graham, and first of all, I want to thank Bianca, Angela, and everyone here for the tremendously important role you have played, not only from an economic and cultural standpoint, but for uniting Caribbean people as one. This is an organization that has given us a cultural identity in the United States of America, and we have to be mindful of that. I sat and I listened to the history and the struggles, and Mr. Placido put in context, the challenges and the opportunities that we have in front of us. And seeing a room of people here, I don't think we should be allowed to go home without hearing and making a commitment as to what we can do to move forward. I've worked in organizations where you get a lot of suggestions, and then it's the same 6 people who go home, and they cannot move that forward because they do not have the human or financial resources. What I would like to see coming out of this forum is a commitment to making sure that we take ownership of this organization that has given so much to us as a people and that has given so much to the United States. So I hope that during the recommendation session, strategy session, I am here, I pledge everything that I have. By the way, you can die and leave in your will. I mean, we are rich. We are a rich people with all of the resources that we have. It may not be money, but it may be some time that we can give to make sure that we advance the goals and objectives of this organization. That is what I would like to see coming out of this symposium today. Thank you.
That's great.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Honorable David Ford, and I am a Caribbean national. Okay, I happened to work for the United States government in Washington, D.C. for 36 years. And I have seen this organization grow over the years. What I would recommend from what I see, because I have an organization also that represents Caribbean nationals throughout the United States. What I would recommend that I believe is lacking, we need to have an outreach committee getting this message out to the community through either social or town hall meetings to the diaspora, where we all can contribute. My organization is willing to contribute any assistance that you guys may need. All right? I have over 50 Caribbean organizations under my organization. All right? Across the United States. We can do something to assist. All right? We should establish some type of just a starting point of looking to bring funds into this organization. I hear the gentleman talk about we have to stop begging. We need to stop begging. All right? We have enough finances within the community that we can do some fundraising. We can do some volunteerism. Okay? We can do all of these things through the local communities to bring it to you guys to establish some type of fund. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Dawn Haas from Jamaica. What about the politicians? Can they, put in the budget some form of contribution to the organization? I mean, we have a big voting bloc as Caribbean people and West Indians. So what can they do?
We are also divided.
That's true. I agree.
you know.
Whereas I'm with 1199, and we were doing door to door in the Flatbush area. And I was so surprised, you know, everybody gets before. I'm gonna vote, I'm gonna vote. I was surprised on the amount. But, you know, some of us think we are Republicans and we don't support each other. And I piggyback on what you say about fundraising. What about fundraising? What do you do in the organization?
Social media. And on the day's question, the real lover show up, the real Steve lover show up, and the real student they stand outside and think, why must I pay $5 to go in there? $5. And he tells me now, I bought my girlfriend, and I only have $10, so the two of us would I can't buy a bill. So, I mean, these are the things you deal with in the fundraising. We had a number of jamborees, not that. Last year we couldn't get licensed, either the year before. The SNL would give us license for our parties. So we had problems with several alcohols. So a lot of people like Bobby, but not on Sunday evening. So we would.
Just very quickly, Caribbean people are an entrepreneurial people. If we go back to Ms. Graham's comments about looking forward and being optimistic, there's so much opportunity in the private sector. Now, just very quickly, anyone who owns an automobile, everyone uses tires for their car. Everyone uses hand towels. Everyone purchases mops to clean their home. In other words, what I'm really saying is that each person in this room has a connection to a private sector company or corporation. And so that's where we need to be leveraging. And we can crunch the numbers, and once again, we bring our young people in. We can say we have X number of Caribbean people who drive X number of cars. General Motors, what can you do for us?
That's right.
And you know, it becomes an individual responsibility. And it also becomes a collective responsibility. Yes, 50 years stand for something. Mr. Lizama gave me my identity, gave all of us. We could not be if not for him. Everything, even if you're out there selling a flag, he gave you your identity. And it is incumbent upon us to make sure that this legacy continues. And so we cannot be divided because, yes, there are forces that will come in between. And so if you get your feelings stepped on, you have to know that this is bigger and larger than you are, and that you come together for the good of the order, the good of the day, which is preserving your legacy, your heritage. So it becomes that responsibility that we do not stand outside and we criticize any organization. Listen, any organization, there are always going to be challenges. But you don't stand aside and say, well, you know, we acted it so and so, we ain't going back there. You know, no, we cannot do that. We cannot. It's your responsibility, each and every one.
We own the banks in Brooklyn. We own all the banks. My friend, my son, you know the profit the banks are making in Brooklyn? All the banks are making profit. Our money is there. Our interest is low. But who gets the money? The bank. Don't let them fool you. The bank, it's our money. And they have to give a share. They have to give a share. We buy McDonald's. McDonald's, we own McDonald's. We own Burger King. Let's go there. We own Kentucky Fried. Let's go there. We own Brooklyn. I am tired of the fighting and the begging. This is ours. Let's get together and be all right.
Carnival on the mind, jump and waving all the time. Carnival on the mind, making people feel so fine. Carnival on the mind, jump and waving all the time. Carnival on the mind.
I thank you, universe, for all the goodness you're bringing my way. I receive it, I accept it, and I thank you for it, and so it is.
Fire, fire,
My question to you is this. I go every year, myself, my wife, and my family go every year to Eastern Parkway on Labor Day. But when the music stops, I'm kind of reluctant to leave the museum there. You know why? Because I say to myself, I have to wait another year before I see these folks again. You know, that's the saddest part of the carnival.
The organization, we are involved in different projects during the year. We have mass making with the kids. For the first time, we had a steam band class, and it just ended on last Saturday. We had a program called Make Music New York on the 21st of June at McNair Park. And those steam band kids were there playing. And we also have a family day on July the 22nd. And if you all come out, you will see them. For the first time this year, we got some funding from Council Member Jemani Williams. We did a senior program. You're going to see them. We are getting a float for them to come on the parkway. They make their own headpieces and the costumes, and they're having the finale tomorrow at St. Gabriel's Church, and they're going to be paraded in their costumes. We did that. We also got from Matthew G, the same program called Sukasa, and we did a program with the seniors in Linden Housing. Their program was done by Mr. Antoine, and they finished on Tuesday. So we are doing different things, but it's not being out there as it should. We're not sitting down and just carnival. We do immigration forum. We have pop-up carnivals started last week all over the different parts of Brooklyn. We're going to get the schedule and let you all see. It's done by Rhea Smith. So we are doing things. What we are not doing and we want to start doing now is having events to raise funds. We just had our 50th anniversary gala at El Paris, and it was well attended. We were surprised, you know, to remember people that waited the last minute. We had to turn away some people. It was crowded that we were really amazed, and that was shared too by the last speaker, Ms. Valerie Max. She's one of our members. So we are doing things there, but we have to get over there. But for us to do stuff, we have to have money. We have to have money to do a lot of the programs that we are doing. So whatever little funding we get, we talk about the politicians. One of them will give you $8,000. That can only pay 2 months of our rent. Our rent is still $100 a month. They give the other organizations $100,000, and you could go on the city website and you will see what they get. You can see what we get. We get peanuts. We just get some funding from the state in the amount of $75,000. So that is what we get. We're not getting over a big budget. I heard that some people say when the mayor come in, he's going to put us in his budget. We're still waiting. Last year we got some funding from the speaker. This year we didn't get anything yet. We don't know if he's going to get it. So it's very tough, you know. And I will let you all know, we don't get paid. I live in Mount Vernon, and I come down here every day to burn that office. So Brooklyn, you have a part of me. I am just like Mr. Lizama. I live, I sleep, I dream, I eat piano. I was before
They used to tell me I acting like if the Yaku money is mine. It is mine. I'm responsible for it. But now I'm chairperson and I'm doing my best. We have it tough. We didn't pay our prize money. It's $165,000 that we have. The mass and the steel band was very supportive of us. We just pay half of it. So we're looking forward to that. When we have our shows in the museum grounds, they don't want to pay. Why should I pay, especially the turnaround? Up till a couple of days ago, a young lady told me that, you don't give me a ticket. I can't give you a ticket. It costs a lot of money. We are not in the museum free. We are not in the museum free. We're not paying a big price, but we have to pay for the overtime. We have to put in a stage, song, lights, all like that. We hire entertainers. Somebody told me, I thought Marshall used to sing for you all free. We are trying now, since we have some of the consulates here, to ask them if they can send one of their Calypsonians to enrich our show, which would be very nice. But we have to pay, and when we pay the fees, we have to fly them. We have to bring them here. We have to put them in hotels. They want 5-star. Some of them want suite. We have to give them per diem for the 3 days they're here. Wrong transportation. It's not easy. And we do not make the amount of money. We try to get the funding from the sponsors, and you know how that is. So I would speak to this gentleman and the young lady back there and see how we can work together to carry it forward. Thank you.
Making people feel so fine. Carnival on my mind, jump and waving all the time. Carnival on my mind, making people feel so fine. Carnival on my mind, jump and waving all the time. Carnival on my mind, making people feel so fine. Carnival on my mind, jump and waving all the time. Carnival on my mind, making people feel so fine. Carnival on my mind, jump and waving all the time.
Carnival in Trinidad is a time when people love to lie. Everybody gotta run because we plan to have a real good time. Although your foot is still You're giving them now.